last time I was really lost, I stopped walking and telephoned for help. It was 8 years ago on a summer day in the Lackawanna State Forest. I had a map and compass and was following a marked trail to meet with a group that was cutting brush and clearing paths for other hikers. Although it was a hot day, I put on my windbreaker. It was yellow that day, so I could see the ticks that started jumping on me while I waited. My rescuers, 2 men who worked for the Forest Bureau, telephoned me to get a better idea where I was, and except for the ticks, the wait was pleasant. I watched for birds and admired the sun filtering through the trees. Within an hour or two, they reached me and got me back on the trail so I could find the group and take notes for my article. They also told me that I'd walked into an area not shown on my map. Many years later, I'm still grateful for their kindness and professionalism. They didn't tease me, and I felt embarrassed enough, but I was safe. Staying put when you're energetic is tough, but that's what search and rescue experts tell you to do if you become lost. John Baborchuk, who teaches search and rescue classes at Bucks County Community College, said a person can walk about 3 miles in an hour. So, if he is searching for somebody who has been lost and walking for 8 hours, Baborchuk has to tell his search team to fan out over a circle with a radius of 24 miles. This time of year, hunters get lost for 3 reasons. Baborchuk tells me they travel too far too fast, they lose their way because a storm hit and everything looked different, or they fail to carry or know how to use their map, compass, GPS devices, and other essential equipment. Whenever you go on a jaunt outdoors, if you tell a friend where you're going and when you plan to return home, the friend can call searchers and tell them when and where to start looking for you. If you do have to spend the night in the woods, Major Thomas Hall of the Civil Air Patrol in Hazleton advises moving toward a clearing where you're more visible from the air and try to make yourself more comfortable. You can build a shelter from pine boughs and leaves. Hall tucks a garbage bag into his pack, and he said it keeps him warmer or drier in a storm. I throw in a survival kit in my pack. The tin can will boil water or melt snow when placed on a fire, which my matches and lighter help to start. The compass can keep me from walking in a circle. A whistle saves my voice if I'm calling for help. I have some fish hooks and line that at least give me a chance of catching my dinner, and foil to cook the fish on if I'm that lucky. Always have a trusty scout knife, and there's a space blanket which can form a sleeping bag or a tent, and it's shiny enough that searchers can spot it from the air.